um, um, what is prepared for you, where are the places where you're expected to go in terms of whether you need to excuse yourself or have an inconvenience or whatever, etc. But before that person comes, Dalton and Melissa will go first, and then we shall also have Mr. Nasakonde, who will talk to you. He's someone passionate about legal education, and he will basically talk to you about what he has prepared, about what the law is, how you can use the law to transform society. I don't want to preempt his package. So now I will hand over to Melissa and Dalton, and then afterwards they will hand over to NASA, and then afterwards we shall have the person from OCOM. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Dalton Kisuule, and I'm one of the judges for today. And I welcome you all to Makerere Law School. So I'm going to be taking you, the competitors, the mooters, and also the general student body and the patrons about the technical bits of the rules and what is expected from you. So first, once you've been informed of the pairing, you will wait for communication directing you to where you're supposed to be mooting from or competing from. That is for the particular schools. And you are expected as a supporter to only sit in that particular room where your school is competing from. And you're not allowed to go and spot in other rooms where your school is actually not competing from. So that would mean that for the first 2 rounds, you'd be expected to follow your team as it is allocated, or to the room that it is allocated to. And then later on, the rule will only apply to the teams that would have broken off to the next stage. So that would mean that if your school does not actually break through to the next stage, you can actually attend either, of the competitions that are happening at that particular stage. Secondly, to the mooters, as you may be aware, you have 20 minutes in your particular, you have 20 minutes in which you're supposed to deliver your speeches. And in those particular 20 minutes, a mooter, you're supposed to spare not more than 3 minutes for rebuttal. And then your division should ensure that no particular speaker speaks for more than 12 minutes in total. And then you're also expected, the respondents, you're not expected to actually spare time for rebuttal, or rebuttal rather. So for your part, you can divide your time amongst yourselves without leaving any particular time for rebuttals. So rebuttals are only for the applicants, while mooting before judges, will be expected to demonstrate first the awareness of the law. That is, great regard will be attached to a person who cites the Constitution and the relevant sections of the Act. So those particular resources were available to you in your resource materials. And a demonstration of knowledge of the facts as well, and the substantial mooting, you mooting and demonstrating a link, your ability to apply that particular law to the facts will actually be an added advantage. It is expected of you to actually moot with decorum and address the judges with the particular titles that are provided for in your resource book. So even the moot rules. So you could refer to the judges as my lords, my honor, my lords, your honor, and things like that, your lordship, if you could. But just be sure that you're exercising decorum in your speech. You'll be expected to also use permissible language that is befitting of this particular competition. Yes. As the moot court is in session, The general student body and the patrons and everyone is expected to observe silence in order to enable the swift flow of the competition. Yeah, so with that, I'll now hand over to my colleague to further brief you on other relevant aspects.
Thank you, Dalton. Good morning. I hope we are all happy to be here. It's an honor to watch you moot today. Maybe to add to Dalton's voice, kindly note that today you're not students, you're not just mooters, but you're council, okay? So you've had an opportunity to interact with the question, and the assumption from the judges is that you're well prepared, either as applicant or respondent, yeah? Then maybe to emphasize court decorum, you can't have your devices at the table, but you are allowed to pass a note to your colleague. Kindly respect the other party when they are submitting, because judges are looking at these things. So when, especially as a respondent, you're supposed to respond. So kindly make sure you know what they are saying and then you're able to deliver. Other than that, we really wish you well in the competition, and we're happy to have you. Welcome once again.